Hey everybody, BarrenDome here. A couple days ago on the 2B2T subreddit, Rolloff1337 posted what would happen if a 32k sword was put into a grindstone. Now, if those of you that don't know, in 1.14, grindstones have been instituted where if you put in an enchanted item, you can actually remove all the enchantments from it, save for some of the curses, and you will actually get experience points back. And if you don't know, on 2B2T, a lot of 32k weapons and tools were backdoored into the server. So I kind of thought, what would happen if one of the 32k swords or pickaxes was put into a 1.14 grindstone to see how many levels we get back. Now, there was an excellent video from Phoenix, SC Phoenix, who he put an enchanted pickaxe that had every enchantment in there, and he got a ton of levels back. But I just want to see how many levels we would get back if I just did a 32k pickaxe or sword from 2B2T. So what I did is I did a world download, and in my e-chest I had a bunch of 32k items, even stacked 32k items. So I wanted to see how that would be affected within a 1.14 world if years from now 2B2T is ever updated to 1.14. So let me go ahead and load up that world. Okay, here we are in a 1.14 version of 2B2T of a world download that I'm in. So let me go into my e-chest. So on 2B2T right now, this is what my e-chest looks like, and it has a bunch of unique rare items. Pretty much the two top rows are unique items, rare items that I keep for possible dupes later on. But let me go into one of the first big ones. So since this is just a single player world, I can actually open this up and it won't revert the items. So these are 32k swords and 32k pickaxes that I got from 2B2T. So in case you don't know, this is a grindstone. What happens is you put an item in, or even two items that are the same type, and then over here you'll get the unenchanted item back, and then it'll drop all the enchanted levels down on the ground. So let me actually pull out one of my normal boxes, and this is what my normal sword looks like. So it's a totally godlike sword. So let me put this into the grindstone and see what kind of levels we would get back from a maxed out sword. So I'm gonna put the sword in, and you'll see that you get the sword back completely, but the only enchantment that would be left on it is a Curse of Vanishing. So you see, there's no behind it. Okay, so I got 8 levels. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's start with a 32k sword. So a 32k sword has sharpness 32,767, knockback 10, fire aspect 32,767, looting 10, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 32,767, mending, and curse of vanishing. And when we put it through the grindstone, we're going to drop a boatload of experience and just have a sword with curse of vanishing. So if a normal max level sword gives you 8 levels back, let's see what a 32k sword from 2B2T will give you. Right now I'm taking a massive frame hit. Still going. Okay, we're speeding back up. That's weird, my experience bar is going down, but I'm gaining experience. That's maybe because it's going so fast. It looks that way to me when actually it's going the other way. Still going. This is a lot of experience, and we still got some floating around here. Is that it? So one 32k sword from 2B2T will give you 539 levels. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's clear out all of that. Okay, let's get out a pickaxe and see what that does for us. So this is a 32k pickaxe with efficiency 32,000, silk touch 10, unbreaking 32,000, mending, and vanishing. So it's not many max level enchantments, but we should probably get still a lot of experience from this. At least we didn't take any frame hits on this one, so it didn't drop as many experience orbs. Okay, okay. 369, not bad, not bad. But what about, in case you didn't notice, there's actually 2 spots here. So what happens if I put in 2 max level swords? You can't put in 2 different items. It has to be the same type of item. What happens if I put in 2 swords, and I'm going to pull the one out? So this might take a bit. I get about between 7 and 8 levels per frame. Alright, we're speeding up a little bit now. Still a lot of orbs. Still going. I have a feeling it's not going to be as much as it would have been just 1 sword each time. Yeah, it's 619. Okay. So that was 619. Alright, let me clear the levels. Now you say, well, I have 32k swords that are even stacked. Could I just put a 32k sword that's stacked on there? Unfortunately, no, you can't. It won't take stacked items, which is unfortunate. That would have been cool if you could just do that, but I would probably break the game if I did that. Now, what about other items? What other items do I have that we could put in there? What about E-glass is another rare enchanted item on 2B2T. So I have some enchanted glass. This was made back in the time before I think 1.9 when the combat update, because you could swing random items faster than you could a sword. So the thought was that you put an enchantment on a non-weapon item and you could do faster, greater damage than you could a weapon. So can I do the whole stack? No, still can't do the whole stack, but can I disenchant a piece of E-glass with sharpness 5, efficiency 5, silk touch, and breaking 3? Yes, I can. And I get about 8 levels. So you can disenchant your E-glass, and you will get levels, provided the fact that House disables the plugin to allow you to do that. And what about armor? Can we just enchant a stack of armor? No, can't do that either. That'd be cool though. So you can see, if when it comes time that 2BTT eventually in the future updates to 1.14 and these 32k items are still around, and then you can actually take them out and use them in a grindstone, it would be a great way to get tons of levels very fast than having to manually break enchanting bottles at a snail's pace. Because I did the video where I put a bunch of enchanting bottles inside of a dispenser, and it still took forever for them to break all the bottles and the orbs to eventually get absorbed. So just disenchanting one 32k item, you're getting over 300 levels if it's a pickaxe, 500 levels if it's a sword, and probably even more if you can combine some of the items together. So I hope that answered your question. If on 2B2T 1.14 finally gets updated, what would happen if you put one of these 32k items into a grindstone? How many levels you would get? So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.